What up YouTube, it's NoChainzz and I am back for another commentary, and I would like to welcome you guys to my brand new Madden Ultimate Team series, and I like to call this the Franchise Challenge. And what that means is that I'm going to be going through the auction and through trades trying to acquire certain players from a specific franchise and play an entire season with them, instead of doing the typical Madden Ultimate Team series where you just go for pulls, try to get elites, and make your team a 99 overall or something along those lines. I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging for myself, and in fact it does make it more fun for me to play, and hopefully it'll make it more fun for you to watch. So of course, you guys know by now I am a huge Cincinnati Bengals fan, so season 1 of the Franchise Challenge will feature the Cincinnati Bengals, where you will see the likes of players such as Brian Leonard, former Cincinnati Bengals running back, never really did get starting playing time but did provide some big plays for the Bengals offense when they needed it. Marvin Jones, current Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver who really came on last year alongside AJ Green, who was able to acquire over 700 yards and 10 touchdowns. Also, Jerome Simpson. A lot of people remember Jerome Simpson for his famous flip into the end zone, nonetheless still a solid receiver. And last but not least, you have Carson Palmer playing the quarterback position back in stripes for the Cincinnati Bengals. So this will definitely be fun to see how this offense will be able to mesh, and hopefully we can go for a Super Bowl run in head-to-head seasons. I have already played one game, but I decided not to post it because it was really laggy, but I was able to grind out that W. But I only named 4 players in the beginning of the video, but I have a lot more. I have Giovanni Bernard, current Bengals running back. I have Orson Charles, the fullback for the Bengals now. I have also acquired Andre Caldwell, Mohamed Sanu, Andrew Hawkins, Jermaine Gresham, Tyler Eifert, and Armand Ben. So all of the players I just named are current or former Cincinnati Bengals. So you guys see I have the offense all decked out except for the offensive line with former Cincinnati Bengals. But as far as the defensive side, if you'll allow me to explain really quickly, I decided to just go ahead and make that as best as I could at the time, because it will be really hard for me to get current or past Cincinnati Bengals players or any franchise for both sides of the ball. So I just went ahead and did the skill positions. So for the most part, you'll see Carson Palmer throwing to all these receivers that we have and running the ball with Brian Leonard, Jeremy Hill, and Giovanni Bernard. So it'll be fun. Like I said, I'm already 1-0, so I'm going to get into this week 2 matchup. So hopefully we can go 2-0 in head-to-head seasons. And just to let you guys know, a disclaimer, I played one season just to get my team where I wanted it to be and give myself the ability to do this challenge. And I did forget Brandon Tate. I do have him as well. So these are the guys that you will see for the remainder of season 1. So we're going to get it started with a handoff to Giovanni Bernard. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the carry that time. So second down in inches, we're going to go to our bulldozer Brian Leonard, and he picks up 4 and moves the chains for us. So second down and 10, we're going to go to Jermaine Gresham. He stops on a dime and cuts it upfield and gets the first down. So we are moving first down and 10. Carson Palmer going to dump this one off to Orson Charles, the fullback, and we are now officially in business inside the red zone. First down and 10 for Carson Palmer in this offense. I get him to jump off sides. Luckily for him, I was not passing the ball, but it doesn't matter because Giovanni Bernard will take this one right up the middle and get into the end zone. So this Bengals offense does take the lead in this game. So we're back on defense. He's going to go to Stephen Ridley, and he will take this one up the middle as he tries to construct a drive to equalize things at 7. So he gets another solid rush by Ridley. First down and 10. He has Jay Cutler dropping back, going to fire into the tight end, and he is all the way down to the 22-yard line. Second down and 11. He's going to play action, going to go to the middle of the field to Tavon Austin. He'll nearly get the touchdown on that play, but from the 1-yard line, he'll just hand it off to the fullback, and he will get into the end zone. So with about 40 seconds left, we're trying to get something going. We're going screen, but we get sacked that time. Second down and 20. We haven't lost hope yet. We still have 2 timeouts. We're going deep to Jerome Simpson. He comes down with the ball at the 42-yard line. With about 15 seconds left, we're going to go to Marvin Jones as he gets us across midfield. So first down and 10, we're just going to heave this one up to the end zone. Carson Palmer stepping up, going to the back of the end zone, and it will be hauled in with one hand by Marvin Jones Jr., and we take the lead before we go into halftime. What an amazing play by Marvin Jones. What a way to end the half for me and my opponent. I know he was mad about that play, but we're getting kicked off to start off the second half. Hopefully he can come up with something, but instead Tavon Austin will fumble the football on the first kickoff of the second half. and it will be returned for a touchdown by our defensive end. So he is in trouble now. He is down by 2 possessions with about 2 minutes left in the third quarter. He is trying to make something happen, looking for a big play downfield. My opponent will go deep to Keenan Allen, and that will bring things closer. A 1-possession game now. We could do nothing on offense. We give it back, but the offense of my opponent gives it right back. Our defense comes up with a takeaway. Josh Wilson that time coming up with the interception. We get the ball back. We're forced to face a 3rd down and 11. We could not get anything going there, so we give the ball back to my opponent, and he will just have to throw this one away as he was taking a hit. But my opponent does the smart thing and punts it back to us. We get the ball. He's bringing an all-out blitz. We get to the outside with Brian Leonard. He will pick up a nice chunk of yards. Perhaps we should have had Giovanni Bernard in on that play. If we did, he may have gone for 6 that time. But we fire this one into Tyler Eifert as we're trying to extend our lead. We get a nice cut to the outside by Giovanni Bernard, taking the big hit and holding on to the ball that time. 1st down and 10. We're going to the outside to Giovanni Bernard again, and that will increase our lead to 2 touchdowns once again. My opponent, Jay Cutler, is dropping back the pass. Very nice pocket. Will be intercepted by Cincinnati Bengals rookie cornerback Darquez Denard. That gives us the ball back. We're going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard. Sees nothing. Cuts it all the way back out to the right side. Breaks the tackle and another. Stays in bounds and then takes the hit and finally goes down. That guy refuses to go down on first contact. A true athlete there. And here he is again, picking up another chunk of yards, getting us to the 17-yard line. This game is well in hand. And look at this stiff arm by Brian Leonard that time, and he will scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. This running back tandem seems deadly early on this season, so we go 2-0 in a dominant fashion here. 35-14 is the final score here in Arizona. And by the way, I just wanted to address something. If you're wondering why I don't have AJ Green on the team, that is because simply I cannot afford him. I'm waiting to save up my coins to pick up AJ Green. Hopefully he'll make a great addition about midway through the season if I can save up enough to get him. But that is all I have for the first episode of the first season of the Franchise Challenge. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. And leave a comment and let me know what I can do to make this series better. But just for future reference, I'll probably be putting 2 games in one video to make the season go by faster, so we can go ahead and move on to the next team. So I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.